I'm Darren Kennedy and I'm on a mission to find out if virginity has any place in modern Ireland, or is it simply something that our parents were told is important but kids nowadays don't even think about?
I was 16.
17? Well, I was 18.
Well, the new show is all about virginity in Ireland and our attitudes towards sex and how they've changed. I guess taking stock of our very unique history, the relationship between state and church, and actually asking, have we advanced? Are we any better at talking about sex? Are we any better at sex?
There is a taboo about it. You're kind of like going, oh, it's kind of like that nerdy friend that you kind of want to get rid of.
Really, we speak to people of, you know, from teenagers, 1890, right up to the likes of Mary O'Rourke, who's in her 60s. I dare not say what age she is. And really, it's just kind of getting a gauge of the temperature of how people feel about virginity.
I never lost my sense of romance about sex. It was never just wham bam, thank you ma'am.
With Mary O'Rourke, it was really, we were looking at, okay, how can we reflect that Ireland of past and draw comparisons with what it's like today? And Mary O'Rourke was top of our list when we thought of a woman of a different generation who's well able to speak for herself, and we didn't know whether she'd do it. And actually, when she got the call, she goes, yes, I remember his documentary Gay Daddy, I will speak to him. That was what she said. Kudos to Mary, because a lot of people are divided on Mary O'Rourke, but I think she's brilliant. And I have to say, the fact that she was willing to speak so frankly about that time in her life where she was like late teens, early 20s, courting with her who would be her then husband, Enda, I just think respect to her.
It was pretty horrific, and he kept his socks on. His white sports socks.
Well, Jennifer for me was an obvious choice. I mean, I know Jennifer, she's great crack. We all know her persona. And I think she's very relatable, like women of that age, late 20s, early 30s. So I was really interested to hear actually what her experience was like. She grew up in Dublin, I think in Baldoyle, went to an ordinary school, and she was very honest. And like, obviously she had no need to talk about this. But she was really honest and quite hilarious.
I don't know many virgins. I really don't. I know one girl. She's not on my books, but I know she's having quite a difficulty in finding someone herself. Yeah.
Because she's a virgin?
I think that what she's looking for another virgin. That's very, very hard. Like, I try and tell people that they need to be realistic in what they're looking for.
I haven't really had too many cringeworthy moments until around now when I realised my parents are going to be watching this, because as much as I ask these questions of people, I think it's only fair that I divulge as well. And I've been very honest, you know, and I think that's you know, with a documentary, with something so personal, you have to be prepared to give. I did. Slightly mortified when my parents see it.
Yeah. You dirtbird.
Yeah. In the back of a car, classy.
God, when you grow up.
Dublin taxi drivers are obviously notorious around the world for their banter and their chat. And one morning I was heading off on the shoot and I got picked up by this guy and he was full of chat, asking me where am I off to, what am I doing, the usual. And I said, actually, I'm off to film. It was a day shooting for this new documentary I'm making about virginity. He went, oh Jesus. And he started with the stories, right? And I was like, this is brilliant.
The younger people, say between say 18 and 25, like they're only short of humping in the back of the car if you'd let them away with it, you know. Like,
What do you say to them?
I had to tell them to stop, like, you know. It's you'd see it going on in your mirror and you think, gosh, you know, you'd let them go a little bit, you know. You don't mind someone having a kiss and a bit of a wear, like, you know. But when he starts pulling up her skirt in the back seat and reefing the tongue over, you know, you have to remind them that it's your family car as well as your taxi, you know.
Well, if that doesn't convince you, I don't know what will. Make sure to tune in to Like a Virgin on RTÉ2 tonight at 9:55pm. Also repeated on Saturday night at 9pm on RTÉ2. And of course, there's the RTÉ player there for the next 21 days. You can watch it over and over again if you so wish. I hope you enjoy.